Hello, yogi friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Eva, and I hope you're having a very lovely day today. So today we're going to be doing an intermediate flow based on trying to get your pincha, your forearm stand. So we're going to be really warming up our shoulders, getting into the shoulder flexibility, doing some shoulder strength to help you get into this pose. So you might want to grab a block or two that could really help you, or even a strap if you know you're a little bit tight in your shoulder blades. If you think, oh my god, I'm nowhere near my forearm stand, that's fine. Doing these exercises, this flow is going to help you anyway. It's beneficial for your whole body. So you can still do it. I will give you modifications, and the more you do this class, the easier pincha will become. It's not something you're going to get in one day. It took me years to be able to do it. Lots of practice. So if this is your first time trying it out, then we'll have to do it for a first time at some point in our lives. So don't worry. Also, maybe make sure you're close to a wall if you're a little bit scared of falling. That can really help you as well. So come into a seated position at your mat and close down your eyes. Coming into your breathing today. Maybe starting those ujjayi breaths. Lengthening your inhales, lengthening your exhales. Coming into our intention, and that is to be able to find strength when we need it. Not just physical strength, but also mental strength. Maybe when we have a very difficult decision to make, that we don't want to, but we have to find the strength to do it. Strength to say goodbye. The strength to tell someone how we feel. Often we have to do things that aren't easy, but we need to find a way to do that, and a way to still be at peace with ourselves. Hopefully by finding strength in our physical body today, we'll be able to transmit that to the mind. Internalizing this intention, placing your hands at your heart. Opening up the eyes. So can you walk your fingertips over to the right? Give yourself a big stretch over to the right hand side. Breathing in here. Flowing over to the other side. Taking your fingertips down, walking your hands out, stretching over to the left hand side. Coming all the way back, opening the chest, pushing those arms behind us as if we had wings. We're proud. Inhale here. Exhale your back of your palms together and gaze down at your belly button. Inhale, open those wings. Exhale, gazing down. Inhale, open. Exhale, back the palms together. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, your hands come down to your sides. Coming into all fours. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back and sit down onto your heels. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Maybe open up those knees a little bit. Or exhale into a child's pose. But keep those fingers interlaced. Placing your hands down on the mat. Maybe walking your hands over to one side, relaxing your head. Sitting over to the other side. Calming back. So we'll tuck our toes under and we'll come into a high plank pose here. So forearm stand is just as much about strength as it is flexibility. So we're going to hold this high plank pose for a little while. Connect to your breathing. Engage your core. Make sure that your body is in one straight line, that your bum is not poking like this. Try and keep it tucked in. Maybe start rocking backwards and forwards on your tiptoes. Coming over your shoulders, over your wrists. And then lowering all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Maybe keeping a bend at the elbows. Your chest. Exhale, tucking under the toes. Coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale. You can maybe walk your dog out a little bit. If it's your first down dog of the day. Bending into one knee. Bending into the other knee. Now bending your knees over to the left-hand side, coming into a sort of side twist, opening up the left side body here. Inhale, come forward into our side plank. You can always keep your back foot down to make this more accessible for you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Try and keep those toes pointed. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. See if you can step that foot all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, twist. Lift your chest. Exhale, your hands down inside your foot. So you can stay here in this lizard pose, up on your hands, or you can come down to your forearms, or even put your hands up on some blocks. Breathing into those hips. Exhaling, creating space. Coming back onto your hands, tucking under your toes. Inhale, lift that leg all the way up, stretching up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Maybe gazing over at that foot. Exhale, stepping it all the way through. And inhale into our low lunge. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your feet together, chair pose. Now lift. Stretch up tall. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back and fold over your legs. Opening up the hamstrings. You can keep a bend in the knees if you want. Relax your head. You could sway side to side. As always, just listening to your body. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding it here. So from here, you're going to come down onto your forearms. See if you can do it at the same time, lowering both your forearms at the same time. I'm just going to put a hairband in my hair because it's getting in the way. So from up, down dog, we just lower both the elbows to the floor. You can keep your heels up if you want. And then from here, see if you can push into your hands and lift both your elbows at the same time. Let's do that 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. From here, we'll twist our feet over to the left and open up on our right side body here. Inhale, come into your side plank or modified side plank. Stretching to the side of the room, lengthening those obliques. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Hold it here. See if you can keep your foot lifted. And then step all the way to the top of the mat. We'll lift up our chest, gazing at that And you can even open your arms out more. I mean, I know it's not the proper yoga pose, but really, who cares? Exhaling your hands down and putting that knee onto the mat. So again, you can come up onto some height here. If you're a little bit tight in your hips, or you could come down onto your elbows, whichever feels better for you. And breathing into the position. Letting go where you can. Inhale, coming back onto your hands, tucking those toes under, lifting that leg up towards the sky. Maybe bending that knee. Gaze over at that top foot. Exhale, placing that foot all the way between your hands. Inhale to our high lunge. Coming forward, stepping your feet together. Chair pose. Inhale, stretching up to the sky. Exhale, interlacing our hands behind our back. Extend these arms behind and fold over your legs. Placing your hands down, gazing forward. Inhale. And this time, maybe you're ready to jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. Inhale in. Long exhale out. Roll forward, coming over into your high plank pose once again. And we'll come down onto our forearms, holding this low plank. Engaging your core, and again making sure that your body is in one straight line. Shoulders should be over your elbows. We push down into those forearms. A few more breaths. And then we will come up on our left hand onto our right hand. And then we'll lower our left forearm, lower onto our right forearm. Come up onto our right hand, onto left. Lower down onto right forearm, lower down onto left. So we'll do that a few more times. Go at your own pace. Remember to switch sides each time. One more time. Excellent. Coming into our downward facing dog. Feet over to the left, come into our sort of half stretching down dog. I'm not sure what it was. And we'll inhale, coming back into a high plank. Sorry, side plank. Lifting that leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. And stepping that foot this time behind you, taking your wild thing if you want it. Placing both your hands down. Inhale, lifting that leg up. Exhale, placing it all the way through. Inhale, come up to your high lunge. Exhale, your hands down, taking reverse prayer. So reverse prayer or holding onto your elbows, whichever one feels right. Inhale, lifting your chest. And this time on the exhale, we're going to come over and open up into a wide-legged pose. Lift the chest. And exhale, we'll fold down. Inhale, come all the way up. Open up those hands. Then twizzle your left foot forward. Come into warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Stretching open. Exhale, come down. Lift that back foot all the way up into our standing splits. So it doesn't matter how high you can get your leg here, just so long as you feel this nice stretch up your left hamstring. You can keep both hands on the floor for support, or you could even take one hand and hold your left calf and try and push your body down while stretching that leg, open it up. Exhale the foot down. Inhale, lifting that left leg. Exhale, coming into your high plank. Maybe you keep that leg lifted. And chaturanga. Inhale, both feet down, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Here, lower your knees. Lower your chest, and we'll come into our final Hatha. Relax those shoulders. If you want more, you can walk your fingertips together, put your hand in a prayer position, and send them to the top of your head. Alternatively, you could put your hands on some blocks if you're very open. Exhale your hands down. Inhale, come back. And downward facing dog. Coming back to your breathing here. Pointing your toes over to the right. Coming into this side down dog, I think I will call it. Inhale, side plank. Extend that top arm. Lift that back foot. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, connect. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep that leg lifted if you can. Stay strong and step that foot behind you into our wild thing. If you feel warm enough to go into wheel, then take wheel. But don't stress your body. Just do what feels right. Coming back all the way to the top of the mat, our hands down. Inhale, lifting that right leg. And exhale, stepping it all the way through. Inhale, high lunge. So from here, we'll interlace the fingers behind our backs. Open up to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. A nice distance between your feet. Exhaling, folding all the way down, extending those arms. Inhale, coming up. You can push your hands down. Breathe in. Place your hands on your hips and come all the way up. Inhale, lifting, stretching up tall. And then coming over to our high lunge once more. And placing those hands all the way down. Here we'll extend our back leg. Maybe keeping both hands on the floor or holding onto your right calf. Exhale, stepping back. Now lifting our right leg, coming into a high plank, maybe keeping this leg lifted for our chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. From here, I'm going to come into our down dog push-ups. So you can come onto your tiptoes. Open up your hands a little bit wider, like maybe the width of your mat. And from here, on the exhale, we'll bend our elbows and come down. Inhale, push up. Again, we'll do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Twist your feet to the left. And straight away we'll come into our side plank. Extend here. Lift, 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 lift that back leg if you can. And this time we'll just step it all the way to the top of the mat. One big inhale lifts us up. Extending here. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, coming into a humble warrior. Releasing on the exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Place both your hands on the mat. And once again, we'll come to our standing split, lifting that right leg up towards the sky. So from here, we are going to take our first pincha. So maybe you will want to come to a wall for this if you're a little bit scared of falling. And another thing that I found really useful was taking a block. So you place your block on your mat, both your hands next to it, and you can use the block for stability. So you push your hands into the side of this block and it will make it a lot easier and a lot more accessible. So yes, just keep practicing with the wall, practice with the block. And if you feel like you're not getting it today, don't worry. You can always retake this class. If you want to come with me though, we'll have to place our forearms down and lift that right foot. Lift it, lift it, lift it. So here we're in like a dolphin. We've warmed up our shoulders, we've warmed up our legs. You can bend your right leg here, staying in dolphin. Maybe step in a little bit with your left foot, coming up onto the tiptoes. And from here, see if you can hop or jump into your pincha. And if, as I said, if you're not getting it straight away, don't worry. It takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. Calming down. I'd love to know if you managed to get your pincha. Please tell me in the comments if you did. And we'll come into a child's pose, completely relaxing your shoulders. Coming back to your breath. Walking up onto our hands, coming into our downward facing dog. Putting the toes over to the right, coming into our side plank here. Lifting that right foot off the ground, stepping it all the way to the top of the mat. One big inhale takes us up into our high lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands below your back. And we'll fold into our humble warrior. Inhale, lift the chest, place both hands down. We'll come into our standing split, lifting that back leg up. You can maybe take hold of the calf here. Exhaling, placing the foot down, and we will come back into our pincha. So you can stop anywhere along the way. Maybe you're good in your dolphin, one-legged dolphin. That's a great place to stay as well. You can really gain some strength there. So coming on to our forearms, and our left leg is up in the air. Maybe bending the knee. Walking that right foot in a little bit closer, coming up onto your tiptoes. Again, you can come to a wall, you can use a block for stability, or if you feel confident, you can come up into your pincha. I'm going to stop talking now because I find it very difficult to talk whilst doing inversions. Here we go. Coming all the way down and taking our child's pose. Relaxing those shoulders. Really walking up. If there is anything else you want to take before we go into our Shavasana, maybe a back bend, maybe another inversion, then you can pause the video. If you are finished, if you are tired and you want to lie down and relax, then you can come with me into our Shavasana. Just move my microphone out the way. So relax your legs, relax your head, your palms facing up. And come back to that intention that we set. Finding strength when we most need it. Where is it you could really use this strength in your life? This confidence. Slowly bringing movement back into your hands, into your feet. Maybe stretching up. Rolling onto one side. Coming back into your seated position. I hope that this class has helped you find strength on and off the mat. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Please let me know how that went in the comments. And if you like my video, please hit subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And I really hope I'll see you back here again. Goodbye.